welcome to part 1 of building a second empire entrance in Planet Coaster. And this series really is something of an experimentation. As you can see, I am trying to use all the new features like the new stairs that are curved. I think those are pretty awesome, and I want to incorporate those into a building. I also used the landscaping tools and tried to get used to them. I still have to admit, I'm not the best with the landscaping tools just yet. I'm still very much building with the modular tool set, and I really need to do some practice with that tool in that regard, because I'm finding it a bit tricky. I know the capabilities are pretty much limitless with it, but it's just getting to the point where I feel comfortable using it. A lot of experimentation is good because that's how I learn things. But the way I approached this, I think maybe it was kind of pointless using terraforming for this effect. The effect being is that you go under a cave which is which the house is built on top of said cave. But you can't really see that it's built on top of it, so it was kind of pointless. You can sort of see at the sides. It's just a way to sort of cover up things, and I'm going to use a lot of landscaping in this park to sort of separate areas and to cut up things. And this was just an experimentation with that. So with that out the way, I'm basically getting the base ready, getting the general layout of the house ready, and choosing the style. And in the beginning, it wasn't going to be Second Empire, because I had been struggling with the Mansard roof before Alpha 2, and Mansard roofs, I don't know if you know what those are. Those are those very tall roofs that you see on those, Addams Family house, something like those haunted houses. They're very tall, and they have usually a corner, and there is nothing in the game that sort of reflects that. So I had to get experimental, and luckily the tools allow for a lot more precision, and I really like that. I haven't always been taking advantage of it because I'm still building in the old way, with the old methods, because I'm so used to it. But I keep forgetting to remind myself that I can build in so many other ways and be so much more precise than I could before. And that's why towards the end of this series you'll start to see me tackle things like Mansard roofs and Mansard tower roofs. A lot of other players have been making them very well already, and I was struggling a lot with my Swiss Village. Do you remember? I was trying to make that, if you watched my Swiss Village series, I tried to make a witch's hat type roof for a church, for a Swiss church, and it was impossible. But now, with the new building tools, I think it's possible. So expect to see me struggle and tear my brain apart trying to create these elaborate roofs, because to me the roofs are quite important and are lacking in this game. One thing that I've been doing so far, which is a pain in the butthole, that is covering up like the blue roofs or whatever roof I've chosen with this is sort of a new piece. It's white squares. You can use it for so many different things, and they align to surfaces very well. And since they are only 1x5 squares, like they're very short, like 2x4s. They're very short. It takes forever to finish placing them over everything. So what I would request from the developers of this game is stuff you can place, sort of textures you can place over things that are several sizes, and that would help eliminate a lot of necessity for new objects and stuff. Like, you see what I'm doing here with that texture? We need lots of things like that. That would be very cool, and it would mean that they wouldn't have to create a fuck ton of new sorry for swearing a huge ton of new items and scenery and things like that. So it would be a request of mine. Now that I see how their tools really work, the align to surface tool has been very useful to me. There are some aspects I have with it where if I don't align to surface, it goes in a weird ass direction, and I have no idea why. And I would like it just to align north. And this is more with trees and stuff, because now that the land is not flat anymore, it's in multiple directions. You get some weird placements. I still have to work out the kinks. And if you guys know any good places where I can read about controls and stuff, I still haven't been able to find a lot of info about the new controls. So please hit me up with that if any of you guys know. What else can I say? Well, some parts of this build I thought were too big. You will not really be seeing the long section in between, that you walk through. That's sort of going to be covered with trees and stuff. It's just two facades, and the very back facade is the facade that you see in the title sequence, the beginning of this episode, where you get to just see a little preview. That's where the Mansard roof comes into effect, and you can betcha once I've created enough Mansard roofs, I'm going to copy and paste them like crazy, because they take so long and they're really annoying, but they are really cool to look at, and I wish they actually had official Mansard roofs in this game. Someone's ringing the bell. Oh, my friend is coming, so I will keep this short. That's pretty much it. I will see you in part 2, where I will discuss a bit more about this building and about the landscaping features. Bye for now. Wow, it's nice of you to watch the whole video, and thank you for watching. If you want to see more, you can click on one of those boxes, and you can subscribe if you want, and or you could watch other videos and do other things. Bye.